Hey there, artsy friends. Welcome to my shorty art journal series. This is my cover. Okay, so I have completed all my pages and I have a process video for each one. So if you're looking for inspiration on pages, I've got a video for them all. And I am going to start by taking a piece of sandpaper and just scuffing up the surface a little bit. And that just kind of gives it some tooth in case, because I've had when I've worked with like board books, I've had pages just like my collage just peel off because it was too smooth. A composition notebook is probably not a big deal, but okay. So I grabbed some papers and I'm just going to begin tearing them up. This is a map of a school that I substitute teach in. So it's kind of fun to take things like from your everyday life. And I just feel like I'm kind of adding a little bit of me on the page. And so I'm just going to not put too much thought into the collage layer, because very little of it will show through in the end. But I enjoy this process too, even though you don't see much of it. I like every stage. And this is a great thing to start with if you have that blank page paralysis. I either smush paint all over the place with just colors that look appealing, or I do collaging kind of like this to just create a base layer. So for this cover, I am just choosing papers that have some kind of pattern or line, just basic like black and white ink, nothing too bright or fancy because I don't really know what color scheme I'm going to go with yet, but I just look for things that have interesting lines or patterns. So, you know, your adult coloring books and the maps and things like that. So okay, it never fails when I start to record a voiceover that one of my two golden retrievers will bring a bone and lay down right next to me and chew on his or her bone. I don't know what it is. It is like I could set my watch to it. It's so consistent. So if you hear a little weird noise in the background, that's what it is. That's Kahlua, our golden retriever girl, chewing on a bone. Okay, so I found a compass of a map there. Never eat soggy waffles, or never eat shredded wheat. That was the mnemonic I learned how to remember, the north, east, southwest. Did you have a mnemonic? Mnemonic is a fun word. In fact, sometimes when I'm doing a voiceover, I forget words. And actually, last video, I couldn't really put a word to under paper. So thank you, Lady Michelle Art Journal, for commenting. And I think you guys are always educating me. I think the word you're looking for is, so I appreciate all that comments and education that you guys offer. Yeah, under paper. That's the paper I put behind the page I'm working on. Okay, so I just trimmed off the edges and I'm just grabbing the go-to colors. And I say go-to because that's usually what I choose all the time. Even if I start off like, I'm going to be open-minded, I can choose maybe totally different colors, but I'm always, as of now, I'm just still drawn to bright colors. So, and a lot of my pages in this art journal are really bright, so it seems appropriate that I should continue to use bright colors on the cover because that's going to kind of represent what's inside a little bit. Do you hear that chomping? I'm sorry. Next time, I think from now on, I am just going to, before I even start recording, I'm just going to collect all the loud crunchy bones and put them away. All right, so I've got some oranges, some pinks. What are your go-to colors? Do you like bright colors? Do you like muted colors? Do you like warm colors, cool colors, neutral colors? There's so many colors. So I did want to note here that I am intentionally laying it on kind of thin. I mean, sometimes I want it to really thicken up and cover everything, but I really like all the patterns and the lines underneath in the collage layer. So I'm going to try to like let a lot of that show through. And what goes good with all the bright colors? My metallic, what's it? Teal, aqua. Hold on, I'll go look. Okay, it's the Color Shift Aqua Flash. So they come in a like set of 4, these color shifts, and I love them. They're so shiny. I always like paint that, you know, you can look at it from different directions and it just has some shine. And yeah, so I'm gonna move my little honeycomb around the page. Okay, now that it's all dry, I'm going to plan out my title, which is Art Journal. Original, right? I've pretty much written Art Journal on the cover of all of my art journals, so hey, I'm just gonna keep it consistent. Sometimes I have like the composition word showing through. I didn't do that this time. I kind of like forgot that I had done that in the past, but that's okay. Oh, I got new Posca markers and they're metallic. You know how I love metallics. So this is a fun time to play with them. I have a lot of Posca markers. I try not to like go crazy because I'm like, you know, I can just make the most with all the colors I have, but I had some birthday money and so I thought I'm going to spend it on some metallic Posca markers. So I am just priming them all up and checking out the colors. And ooh, they're so pretty. Okay, I'm going to count the letters here because I want it to feel kind of symmetrical and I wanted to make sure that was going to work. That I was going to have, you know, the purple outline on the both of the outside. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, and then I'm alternating on the art. So I'm going to choose another color and go every other color. This might be a good time to ask for some feedback. So I kind of go back and forth when I'm editing my videos as far as speed goes. I usually start a little bit slower. So your brain's kind of like, okay, I'm taking it in. I'm seeing what you're doing. And then I either just like do a lot of big edit cuts. So I kind of jump ahead so you don't see me making every mark and doing everything. Or I speed up the speed. So what do you think? Do you like faster videos? Do you like slower videos? What do you like? Okay, so I'm looking at the front and I'm noticing that I didn't cover that little corner, and I know me and I know it's gonna bug me. So you might have already seen that like 5 minutes ago and said, why didn't she cover up that little black part? Well, sometimes it takes me a minute. Okay, you just have to be patient. So I'm just gonna build back up that layer with, just like I did before, with some coloring book paper and going over it lightly with some paint, just like I did before. And so I'm just gonna build that back up, and now it looks like it was there all along. Okay, so I wanted to try out some new acrylic markers that I bought. They're just a little more affordable than Posca markers. They're Funsels are the brand, and I thought it would be worth a shot because I use so many black acrylic markers that just trying it out, and I like it. It writes really smooth, and yeah, I would say it's comparable. And actually, it's got a nice tip. I used to try to put links to all the products that I've ever used, but I just experimented because it seemed like it was a lot of extra work. And so I stopped doing that. And then I just said, just let me know in the comments if you want to know what something is. And then I'll make sure I track it down. And I think maybe that's happened 3 times. So anyway, yeah, but I might try to put those in there if I actually mention a product. But you can always ask. Okay, that is it. That is my cover. I am so pleased with how it turned out. I just love the composition in the front, the lines and the dots, just all frame it in just nicely. And I love all the shimmer and the colors. I'm so happy with it. I am so glad you chose to hang out with me today. And if you're still watching, that means you hung out with me till the end. So thank you for your support. And I hope that you enjoyed the process and are inspired. Composition notebooks are a cheap way to go, and you can do all kinds of things. So go make some art and have a super blessed day. Oh, and one last thing. Here is your art recipe card if you want to take a screenshot, or you can download a free PDF below that you can print up. And I will see you next time for the final flip through.